All right, my man, state your name and let them know you on Nickavelli TV.
My name is Mike White, and I'm on Nickavelli TV.
That's what's up, my man. Knick fan.
Knick fan, diehard Knick fan.
Since when?
Since 1972, when they won the championship, 72, 73.
Okay, now who you give credit to concerning that?
I give credit to the New York Knickerbockers as a whole team,
Wow, every time I ask the OGs concerning the Knicks back in the day, it always goes back to team basketball.
Yeah. My favorite player was Walt Frazier, Dick Barnett, Dave DeBusschere, Bill Bradley, and Willis Reed.
Now, your favorite player was Frazier.
Walt, Clyde, Frazier.
Now, why is that so? What's so special about Clyde?
Clyde was one of the smartest basketball players of all times. I'm talking about one of the smartest, if not the smartest, because he knew how to play the game. As a team, the Knicks was a smart basketball team, but Clyde Frazier was a smart basketball player.
Now, like I asked the rest of my OGs when it comes to this, you say he's smart, but he said he had nightmares when he had to play against Earl the Pearl Monroe.
Well, that might be...
They met each other when, Earl the Pearl was on the Washington Bullets.
Yes.
Before he came to the Knicks.
Yes.
I heard they had wars, meaning they had to face each other. They battled it out on the court.
That might be so true. And maybe another player was like that too, as Oscar Robertson. And maybe they had war. Clyde Frazier was one of the smartest ball players I have seen in my time coming up. I'm a diehard Knicks fan.
And you haven't seen no guard on the Knicks that came close to Frazier?
No, that came close to Frazier. No. Frazier was very smart. Him and Dick Barnett.
Tell me about Dick Barnett.
Dick Barnett had Dick Barnett calls plays with Clyde Walt Frazier. It's called the Walt Frazier Dick Barnett play. No, is I'm saying it right? It was called the Dick Barnett Walt Frazier play.
Really?
That's what it was called. Dick Barnett and Walt Frazier got together, and they developed this play where it was awesome. Go to the video.
All right. I don't know. And then you got my man Phil Jackson. How was he as a player?
He was pretty good. He came off the bench. The starting five was Clyde, Bill, DeBusschere, Reed, and Barnett.
Now I have a question for you.
Yes.
When it came for the Knicks championship, right, which they won, I believe against the Lakers.
Yes.
Why did Willis Reed get the MVP when he only scored 4 points?
I can't really answer that question. Maybe because he was the captain. Inspiration. He was the captain.
Okay.
And you had to give it to someone. Well, it's different now because back then, whoever wins the championship, that's the team. Regardless whether he scored 1 or 2 points, they got to give the MVP to someone. So maybe they put it all together as all season long, how well he did, how many blocks he shot, how many shots he shot, how many shots he blocked, and awesome team. I wouldn't give the Knicks up for nobody.
I like that.
I'm going with them all the way.
Now, moving right up, we're going to get into the era with Patrick Ewing. Patrick Ewing, John Starks, you had Anthony Mason, you had Isaiah McDaniels. Any of these names ring a bell to you that stood out, like how Clyde Frazier stood out for you as you was growing up?
Yeah, Patrick Ewing stood out. He was a great ball player. He stood out. It was just he wasn't as smart as most players in the NBA, but Patrick Ewing stood out.
Yeah?
Yes.
Now, are you disappointed with Patrick Ewing? Do you think he did what he had to do for New York?
He did what he did for New York. Yes, I was disappointed when he made that finger roll.
Everybody know about that.
And the championship, instead of dunk it.
Well, they played against Indiana, I believe that.
Yeah. But that finger roll messed me up because that could have been a championship for us.
Wow. Now, if Michael Jordan wasn't in the league during the time that he played besides Patrick Ewing, Michael Jordan stopped a lot of people from getting rings.
Exactly.
He went to baseball for 2 years. Patrick Ewing still didn't get a championship. What's the excuse there?
Well, there's other good teams in the NBA that's just have good players that you got to face in the playoffs. And the coaching is very important. How you have to know when to sub. When to sub. Phil Jackson, he knew when to sub. Greg Popovich, he knew who to have in there when the time comes, whether it was the fourth quarter or the first quarter. You got to know how to sub. Coaching is very important.
So then, basically, you telling me the blame goes on Pat Riley? I mean, he did let John Starks shoot 3 for 18. I mean, he ain't pull him out. Some say, why you ain't pull that man out? Why you ain't put Orlando Blackman, who's playing on the bench at the... I mean, give me your input, man.
I can't really answer that because I'm just a diehard Knicks fan. But I understand what you're saying as far as Pat Riley, that the blame go to Pat Riley. Yes, it does go to Pat Riley in some points. But Pat Riley did win a championship.
Absolutely.
He did win a championship. But Phil Jackson won a few more championships. Greg Popovich won a few more championships.
Gotcha.
So, you know, I'm a Knicks fan.
I hear you. I like that.
I'm a Knicks.
You know what's going on with today's Knicks?
We developing a whole new team now, and hopefully this season, we will win a championship, another championship, because we got 2, so we looking for 3.
It's been a long time, man.
It doesn't make no difference to me how long it been. We got 2 World Championships banner hanging from the ceiling of Madison Square Garden, the most famous arena in the world.
I hear that. Now let me talk to you, man. You familiar with Kevin Knox?
No, I think I heard that.
Alonzo Trier?
No.
So you're not familiar with today's Knicks. Are you aware that Chris Porzingis left the Knicks and went to Dallas Mavericks? The dude from...
with the whole new team now, I just don't have everybody's names down. Porzingis, if you mention him, which they traded him, he got hurt. We have a whole new Nick.
Yeah. And we got this player by the name of R.J. Barrett. We got from the draft. We wanted Zion Williams. That didn't work out. We got R.J. Barrett, number 3 draft pick, coming out of Duke.
Yes.
He looked very promising. But you know what? I'm with you, man. I think the Knicks can go to the playoffs this season. I think we picked up enough pieces to make something happen, man.
They not just the Knicks. They are the Knickerbockers.
Excuse me, the Knickerbockers.
The Knickerbockers.
All right.
See, a lot of people don't put that in there, but that's with me all the way. The New York Knickerbockers.
Okay.
They might say it's the new Nick now, but it's still the Knickerbockers.
Okay.
Because they shooting from the 8th Avenue side of Madison Square Garden.
I hear that. Now you got to get back on board with today's Knicks, man. Say you're a diehard. Seem like you was a little disappointed during the trial that we went through, man. Been 40 years, man.
I wasn't disappointed. I was just kind of upset, but I wasn't disappointed. But I was kind of upset, and I put that in the past. This is the new coming season.
I like that, man. I like that. Now, are you familiar with Carmelo Anthony troubles?
Yes.
It all stemmed from him and Phil Jackson. Phil just don't like him. Mike D didn't like him.
Yeah.
And we all thought that Phil Jackson was going to come to the Knicks organization as a coach. Because like you said yourself, that's where he found his success, as a coach.
Exactly. And I was...
He wound up being a team president.
Yes.
He didn't coach.
Yes.
That's where Melo's trouble stemmed from that moment on.
Yes, I believe that. He should have came as a coach, not a president of the team, a coach.
Okay.
Because he did so well over there in Los Angeles.
Right, and the Bulls too.
And the Bulls. So why come as a president? Was it a money thing? Or was it a choice? Anyway.
Well, to my understanding, he wanted to reunite it with the Lakers. Didn't happen. Mike D took his spot, and he vowed that he'll never coach again. He felt insulted. Came to the Knicks and basically raped us, man. Took the bag and left, man. My point to you though, or my main question, is that we now got Melo in the trenches. If this ambulance go by, once again, Nicovelli on that street, holler, shit, y'all. That's what it's about, man.
Okay.
Yeah, I do street interviews, man. If you see anybody doing street interviews on YouTube, they got it from me first, man.
Okay.
All right?
Thank you.
I got to toot my own horn, as they say. For all the haters out there that make comments about the fire trucks, the ambulance going down. But back to what we was talking about. Carmelo Anthony, man. Carmelo Anthony doesn't have a team to play for as of now. He might come to the Knicks, or he might go to the Nets. Would you like to see him come back to the Knicks and end his career as a Knickerbocker?
I would like to see him come back to the Knicks because that could fit part of the puzzle that we need. See, we need to fix the puzzle. I would like to see him come back.
Come back?
And if he don't, may God bless him because he is a great player. As of now, it seems like nobody want him.
And why you think is that? Some say his attitude.
I think.
Some say, you know, he's a ball hog. Talk to me.
I think once a player get injured, depending on their injury, it seems to me that a lot of them don't come back 100%. And then now they not 100% when they get on the court. So injuries play a very important part.
I mean, Carmelo had a little shoulder injury at the point. I don't think it's nothing major. I just think he's being blackballed right now. But being that you brought up injuries, man, New York Knicks this summer, all summer, was waiting for two big dogs. We thought we was going to get Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant. Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant didn't come to the Knicks. They wound up going to the Nets.
Yes.
Do you think Kevin Durant is scared to play in a New York Knicks, or as you say, Knickerbocker jersey?
No, I don't think he's scared. I just think that he don't want to come to the Knicks, and that's his choice, especially being a free agent. So being a free agent, you have your own choice. I don't think it's have anything to do with the money when you're a free agent, because once you're a free agent, you can make your own choice. So he made the right choice.
You think he made the right choice?
I think he made the right choice.
So are you saying that because you think the Knicks would have fell short with his torn Achilles? Because you said players don't come.
Yes.
Or you got to elaborate on that. Because
Yes.
you said that you are a Knickerbocker fan.
Yes.
You got to let the viewers know why you feel he made the right choice. It's not because you like the
I
Nets.
feel he made the right choice because it's his choice. So that's why I feel he made the right choice, because it's his choice. But I would have accepted him.
On the Knicks?
Yes.
Even with a torn Achilles?
Yes, yes. But I would have been looking very closely how he run up and down the court. I'll be more concerned if it's going to re-injure his torn Achilles, and that's very important. They need him in that lineup. I believe that's why Golden State didn't win it, because of
Golden State wanted him.
Because
trust
Cousin and Kevin Durant got injured. That's why I believe they didn't win it. There's no way in the world Toronto would have won that if Cousin wasn't hurt and Durant wasn't hurt.
All right. And with that being said, man, I want to thank you for coming on Nicovelli TV. To all my viewers out there, y'all make sure y'all like and subscribe and show some respect to the OGs in Harlem, man.
Yes.
We're in Harlem. This is what it's all about. And with that being said, we out. Peace.